Okay, y'all, I'm gonna say some things without certain things I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I think that. For obvious reasons, because y'all know how massive dynamics get down. We know what just happened in Florida here. What happened didn't happen in Florida with Orange Man Bad's golf course. And this guy that was picked up, I'm not going to say the name, y'all know it already. He also, now I don't believe in coincidences. We know the first guy, the rooftop guy in Pennsylvania, again, we know his name. The algorithm plays its games, especially on small channels, more so than big channels, believe it or not. Because the big channels make money, we don't, nowhere near as much. Now, with that out of the way, I'm poking holes in some of these stories. In this last story, not the first one, I already done the breakdown on that one. Now, it was reported that this goofball, I already know wasn't supposed to have a fire. Look, I know all that stuff. I know all that stuff, okay? I'll forget this. Hopefully it don't ring. All right, he was fence line, and they saw a muzzle sticking out of the bushes from 400 to 500 yards away. I mean, with optics, that's easy. Just with the naked eye, just doing this, I doubt if I would see a black barrel sticking out of shaded bushes at 400 to 500 yards. I doubt if I'd see it at 200 yards, but that's me. My vision is getting up there. Now, then the SS sent some rounds his way, didn't score a hit. I guess some good Samaritan on the street saw it, saw him dash to the vehicle, get in the vehicle and take off. Okay, and they took that picture, got the license plate in the vehicle, sent it in to the Stasi. Okay, so the Stasi got it. That's, hey, I ain't got no problem with that if that's what really happened. But why would you leave your firearm and your bag and your camera hanging on the fence? I mean, okay, let's run it down. Now, here we go again. It was first reported 300, then it was reported 400 to 500 yards from where Orange Man Bad was. Okay, let me give y'all some AK and rifle stuff. Y'all ready? You ready? Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Now, it's being reported that they recovered an AK-47, which technically isn't true. It's an AK variant. It's called an AKM, because AK-47s, you can fire them semi-automatic or full automatic, where AKMs, you cannot. It's semi-automatic fire only, meaning you have to pull the one time, bang, nothing else happens. You have to let it go to pull it again, bang. And as long as the weapon hasn't malfunctioned or ran out of ammunition, or you don't have a type 1 stoppage, type 2 stoppage, or type 3 failure, I can get way more into detail on that, another round will come out. There is no bang, 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 bang. No bang, bang, bang. Click, bang. Click, that click is the reset. Bang. Click. Now, this is the 47 variant. This is 7.62 by 39. That's the size. Look, they said 500 yards.
A few minutes later.
I need to hurry up. It's getting noisy around here. and then I can do the rest inside. I should have waited till I got home to do this, but I had a lot of the stuff that I needed for this video here. Now, a 47 it's good for about, the maximum effective range is about 370, 380 yards. And that's a good shot. That's what somebody that has training on this, know how to range, have it zeroed, know how to zero, adjust their sights, have it ranged, or have an optic that they've also have zeroed, know how to do overhold and windage on it to score that hit, even though those numbers are from, you know, from the Red Army with using iron sights, not optics. Okay. Now, 7.62, like I say, 7.62 by 39. This has muzzle velocity of around like 2,350, about 2,350 feet per second. That's the muzzle velocity of this one right here. Okay, this is an AK-47 automatic Kalashnikov. I mean, it's not an AK-47. It's modeled after an AK-47 automatic Kalashnikov Model 47, which came out in 1947. Now, of course, they didn't have hole grips and adjustable butt stocks and all this other stuff. This is goofed up a little bit. Now, that's what they said he had. I would have been a little more believable if they would have said, let me get you out of the way, fat boy. If they would have said AK-74. Now, this is modeled after an AK-74. It's an AKM 74. 47 and 74 aren't the same thing. 5.45 by 39. That's the caliber of this. 7.62 by 39. It's a smaller bullet, but it goes further and it flies a lot faster. It just don't have the punch, well, for lack of better words, than that one have. This one, of course, it has some aftermarket undergrades too. Now this little jewel here, which I actually love this thing, the muzzle velocity of this is 2,900 feet per second. Okay, where this versus 2,350. This is pretty much has a maximum effective range of 550 yards with iron sights. But you talking about somebody that got the SHIT together to do, you know, to hit that you ain't gonna get a Joe off the street. You're not gonna get a Joe off the street to take this and make a 550 yard hit with one shot. It's not gonna happen. Even though we know the guy never fired a shot, according to them, you know, because first it was like shots fired, but then they later on said the shots were from the Secret Service, wasn't from him. Okay, that's still, anybody that's a shooter knows you wouldn't, at that range, you wouldn't even risk taking a shot at that distance with this. It's not designed for that. Do the Soviets have rifles designed for that? Yes, they do. Dragunov, you know, all the I get it. They're designed for taking shots at that range. But not this. This, yeah. You know, they called this, the Afghans called this the poison dart. The first time this one hit the battlefield was when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan. And just from looking at it, it looks the same till you move over here at the magazine. See how it's curved more? That's how you can tell, because the barrel length is the same. I think it's 16.3 inches. I'm working off of memory, don't quote me. You can see the magazine is curved different. This is the 30 caliber magazine. This is the 5.45 magazine. They are not interchangeable. The casing is much bigger in this one. That's why it needs that curvature to stack them all in there. This one does not. I like them both, but if I had to leave and I could only carry one, now if I'm going somewhere close, I'm in close quarters and whatnot, all day, every day. all day, every day. If I'm out in a place when I got range, I can take this one because the added range, and it has way less recoil. The added range works in my benefit because I got a lot of practice shooting. Now, let's go over here. This is a copy of the M110 that I carried when I was active duty. This is a copy, okay? Let's do that. This is a copy, okay? Now, this has a muzzle velocity of 2,460 feet per second. Trust me, I've tested it. And this is good for 875 yards. Now, I haven't shot 875 yards with it, but I shot 700 yards with it. I've shot 700 yards with this reliably. And I mean, ping, ping, ping. Same thing. They're all semi-automatics. It's just fire and save. There is no automatic. There is no automatic. This ain't, don't listen to them talking heads on TV talking about pull the trigger and bullets just come flying out a bazillion rounds a minute. No. They're lying to you because they know the average person ain't smart enough to do any damn research. And they know us military guys, we know better. And the ones that's active duty, because hell, when I was active duty, I can't say too much. But anyway, that's it. 875 yards, 370 to 380 yards, unless you're Rob Ski. But ain't a whole bunch of Rob Skis and Such double aughts out there. And then 550 yards. Now, I've never taken a long shot. I don't think I've taken a shot past 250, 300 or something with this one here. I have shot 400 yards with this one reliably. I have with this particular rifle. I actually have a scope for this rifle, but it's on my other 74 that's at the office where the scope mounts here. I mean, the scope mounts here, and the scope mounts here, and I have my my night vision up front, but it's on a quick release like this too, so I can take it off. Anyway, listen, just to finish this off, like I said, this is just done on the fly before I get moving with something else, because I got a big project coming up, so I'm gonna be kind of muted here for a while. This stuff here, people think, because I listen to people talk, I ain't talking about y'all, I'm talking about people like when I'm out moving around, and this is mainly, I can't say it's mainly with my folks, because all folks say it. People think that somebody can just grab a weapon, pick your flavor, SKS, AKM, AR series, stoner rifle, I mean, whatever the heck case may be, PTR 91, I mean, whatever, a stag, whatever. They think you can just pick one up, take it out of the box, and put where were we at? Yeah. Well, people think that you're just going to grab one of these out of the box, take it out of the box, put some lead, some powder powered projectiles in the magazine or the cavity that's inside the body, a la M1 Garand, a la M1903. I love that freaking rifle. God, I love that rifle. I wish I had one. I got to fire a friend of mine's Mauser 98, mean, just that bolt action. Bang! Holy crap! Bang! That Mauser 98. You get somebody that got a little bit of practice on that, and you at range, and you figure, well, I'm at 700 yards and I'm running, so you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. The Germans that had them, you ain't gonna make it. Oh, and another one, the Enfield 303. You get them British, you wasn't gonna make. Oh, I'm 750 yards away. You ain't gonna make it. Now, I ain't talking about these Brits that we have now. I'm talking we gonna come across to your country in boats with rifles. Brits, those Brits. You know, the King George Brits. You in trouble. Kind old King George. Remember that. Kind old King George. You're not going to take this out of a box, load it up, and go out here and start making 300, 400, and 500 yard shots out of you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Do you know how much ammunition, adjustment, understanding of temperature, wind shear, wind direction, humidity, dope? Are you shooting uphill? You shooting flat? You shooting downhill? You shooting downhill, you aim at them, you're missing them. Want to know why? It's going over their head. Why? It's called gravity. It's going over their head. You aim uphill, you aim at them, you shoot, it's hitting towards their feet. What? Angle of deflection. Anyway, dope. DOPE. I'll let y'all look it up, what it means. And it don't mean something that you put in a syringe and stab in your arm or smoke. Not that dope. Okay? So, you got that. What's this? Stop it. A notification. They'd be all right, whoever it is. You're not going to do it. It takes a lot of training, and I'm speaking from experience. And I'm not bragging, especially if it's true. I was towards the upper part of my class when I went the schools that I went to, and no, so some idiot that was when I was in Forum Runners chat. You said you was just like, whoever said, nobody never mentioned sniper. People, ninjas make stuff up as they go along. I think I know who it was. I think it was a ghost account, a smoke account. But Carrie, myself, and Truth, we think we know who it is. And but I let them have it, you know, because man, I don't suffer that stuff well. Because most things I ignore, but when you're in certain company, hold on a second. I done lost my spot, y'all. Shoot, I can't even remember where I was at. Oh, I think let's see if I can just get some play over. And the amount of training and ammunition that you're going to expend from your trainer, your instructor, and on all of this stuff, on the math behind this, because by the time you get to that level, oh yeah, now I remember what I was saying. Some clown, like I said, because when I'm in mixed company and there's people watching, no, that's something I don't just let get away, because I gotta address it right there on the spot, because I hate playing cleanup. That's one thing liars do, is they troll liars. They'll throw out untruths to try to get you to respond to what they really want to talk about. But that's how the shit starts. And that's why, you know, I apologize to Mac McAfee, forum runner, for that. But anyway, because man, and plus they do this, they come to other people's channels with they bull crap. But one thing, the cool part is I had guys that was in there, Club Fortune and Iron 5 and all them guys. They like, Nick never said, Nick constantly told us a long time ago, he didn't even try to be a sniper. And I didn't. I had no interest at all. None. And even attempting to be, if it wasn't for our units MTO and E, but if you were a soldier, you would know what MTO is. You know what TO and E is. You would know. But you weren't. So you don't. The MTO, that basically what your unit can have and can't have. What the Department of Defense says that your unit need to be equipped with versus that. And it depends on your location, your application. Are you direct support? Are you general support? You know, it's a whole bunch of things go in. Where this unit here, this cavalry unit here, has its own artillery batteries. That one doesn't. Well, why not? That's above your pay grade. This unit here, we have a sniper detachment, and we have our own designated marksman, where that two per company, and sometime one place I was at, we had one for the battery, one in each firing battery, and firing platoon in the battery. Service battery didn't have one. Headquarters battery had a FO. They did have all the FOs. They coming out of service battery anyway. And Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie batteries, first platoon, second platoon, each had a designated marksman. Ask me how I know. See, these are the clowns that talk. They despise you knowing something or having a skill in something so bad, it just chews at them and overwhelms them to say something, to go out into a platform, because that's the only way they can reach you. They'd never say that to your face. I don't want you to have access to me anyway. I ain't got time for none of these people's bullshit. But that's all they got. They don't have the internal fortitude or the financial standing to go out and say, man, I want to learn how to do long distance shooting. There's gun clubs. Well, if you're in California or New York, New York State or Illinois State, you can forget that. But if you're in states, people don't know this. Michigan is a good shooting state. Trust me. Michigan is a good shooting state. A lot of guns, a lot of rifles in Michigan, especially when you start getting up towards the top of the mitten and into the Upers up there, the Upper Peninsula. A lot of rifles, and they good with them too. So instead of doing that, it's just something in certain people that they don't have it, and they don't like that you got it. So they do anything to try to demean you, and they don't know what they talking about. Have no idea. With this unit, dude, what's that? Do you know? And then when you ask them, you say, what the hell is TOW got to do with this? It's TO and E, not TOW. You may read it, and that tells me you don't know, dude. Shut up. It's weird. It's creepy. David Carroll was right about how some of these black men is just, where they will make up fake account and all kind of stuff and fake email addresses and stuff just to try to talk to you. And then I was like, I ain't paying much attention. But now, David, wherever you're at, you were right. David Carroll was right. Oh my goodness. But anyway, the amount of training, the range time, all that stuff that goes into this, adjustment, weather conditions, firing, the grain of the ammunition, all this stuff, and practice, because you can't practice until, you need more practice. You can't practice until you've been trained. I don't care what it is. You need more practice driving. Somebody have to train you how to drive first. What is it called when you go get it's called driver's training, not driver's practice. Driver's training. And there's more to driver's training than just driving. You got the safety aspect. Headlights, high beams, low beams, turn signals, brake signals, windshield wipers, adjusting mirrors, adjusting your seat, posture, where to place your hands, clutch engagement. Yes, I learned to drive. It was standard transmissions. Especially because you need more practice for you and your teammates. Y'all have to practice being around each other. Like us, once we were taught once we were taught close quarters, room clearing, scan and view, all this other stuff on an individual basis, then y'all trained on a group basis, then you practice what you were trained as a group, as a unit, as a squad. Front man, breacher, rifleman, other rifleman, the saw gunner. Y'all practice, but you can't practice until you were trained. That's an easy way to get everybody smoked. This whole thing, I look at this stuff here, there's no way that could have been, I ain't gonna say there's no way. It's highly unlikely that this was done with the intent of scoring a hit at Orange Man, being the location and the equipment deployed. I'm playing word salad for a reason. I just don't. I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if it was. But anyway, I didn't that. There's my 2 cents. With 2 cents plus a nickel. Take it for what it is. You can ride, walk, leave it or love it. Yeah, that's it. Take that from your friendly neighborhood DM, dumb man. Yeah, that's it. That's what DM stands for. Dumb man. Learn to swim. Ooh, so apropos. Y'all, some of y'all gonna have to learn how to swim. Bye.